As Sister Joria has said, if you didn't have self-control, you will do what is not expected out of you. But if you really wanted, as we did this evening, I've told you that if you know that you cannot at least respect yourself, maintain your prestige in the eyes of the public, just tell your mother, instead of this, the homosexual or lesbianism, just tell your parent directly that this is exactly what you want. And it's better so that you save yourself, you save your family, and also the religion of Islam. Then, when we talk about the religious and the morals, we are talking about the control of sexual behavior, which safeguards chastity and modesty. When you marry, you will be exempted from this that I've mentioned. Example from the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was his wife Zainab, as narrated by Muslim and Tirmidhi, and in his instruction to assembly of the young men and to marry is better for you to stay away without the marriage. Though we know it is not compulsory, it is sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But I know now the reason why you are even happy today because of this topic. Some might be because of Sister Juwaria is coming, because of marriage you didn't even take your lunch. I'm happy that we want you to marry, and by God's will you'll be able to get a better husband. Then protection of morals. That is why marriage has been described in the Quran as fortification, and a married a person that is called fortified. That is in Muslim Quran 4, chapter 24, 25, 5. Then you will have also self-discipline. Self-discipline, it teaches married couple, especially the husband, to be mindful and respectful of the right of the members of the family and others, bearing burden of the family members, and equivalent take any responsibility that is bestowed on him or her by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then we also have the sociological and economical protection and preservation of human race. Marriage is the only institution that guarantees the establishment of family structure that preserves human race. This fact has been initiated in Quran 4, chapter 4, verse 1, and also chapter 2, verse 223. Some hadiths further explain this. For example, the hadith that was narrated that we should be able to at least have a better husband so that you'll be able to have also a better family. Mine is just a summary because we have more time to give her for question and answers. Then your other responsibility is for childbearing. This is very crucial, for without it, procreation is incomplete. It may be even be undesirable. This consists of the child's education, the orientation, the character building, and the gradual initiation into the religion and culture in accordance with the guidelines provided by the Sharia. That is one of our responsibility. When you marry, don't say you are going to only deliver or give birth to children without what? Taking proper care of them. It is your own responsibility, though it is a collective responsibility between you and the husband. But the largest share is with the wife or with the mothers that are at home. Then next one is companionship. Relationship between spouses ought to establish psychological, economical, emotional, and spiritual companionship that which generates and sustains love, mercy, and mutual confidence and sacrifice. This has been emphasized in Quran 30, 21. Then the next one is economic and security of the family. Sister Juwaria has said that you should not be a parasite without even at least getting something that will sustain the family and will make your marriage to last longer. Because whenever your hand is empty, you always ask your husband to give you money, buy this one, buy that one. Eventually, men now are not ready to take all to shoulder the responsibility that is bestowed on them by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So you just have to give him a helping hand in order to what? Have a better and nice family, and inshallah your marriage will end up successfully. Now, under economic security for the family, this is obligatory that has been emphasized. Thus, its non-fulfillment incurs a great of sin and narrated by a Muslim. It is enough sin for a Muslim and a person who hold lax due to the Irresponsibility Act. Now, all this economic security of the family is the responsibility of the husband. But the wife is also, as I've earlier said, to give a helping hand so that at least we'll have a better family. Then we have the next headline, is a topic that was given onto us, is strengthening Muslim brotherhood. How can you strengthen how can you strengthen the Muslim brotherhood? It is reported that marriage is a matrimonial alliances between two families or two tribes. Whether you are Yoruba by tribe, you can marry a Hausa man. If you are Igbo, whatever language. And as far as you are all Muslim, there is no restriction for the man and the woman to come together as husband and wife. But following the guidelines or rules and regulations laid down by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Quran and Hadith of the Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Then selection of the sources, as she said, selection of wife, guidance from the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. A woman is sought in marriage for 4 reasons. She has made mention of them. One, you can marry a woman because of her wealth. If you have money, don't say that, okay, I will not marry Ibrahim or I will not marry Hassan because there is no money in their own family. He, the husband, can marry because of your money. Secondly, he can marry because of your beauty. Thirdly, it depends on the family. You can look at the family that you came from. And lastly, religion. So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, as she has said, and Muhammad has said it, you better marry a woman that is religious. Because if it is because of wealth, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can test you and the money will shun away. If it is because of beauty, when you reach my own age, okay, the beautiness will be reducing. And you'll be seeing your ugliness. And then trouble will start. But when you are religious, at least religion, you are going back to your grave with your own religion. Idan kina da addini zaki koma ma ubangijinki ne a cikin wannan addini din. But once you say that it's because of money or something that you marry you, then you are nowhere to go. The selection of husband, in summary, almost the same criteria are considered, but in addition to that, there are hadith that specifically address women's guardians, because he is a person who is usually approached to seek her hand in marriage. Some of these are: do not give girls in marriage to someone who is wicked. If he is wicked, he will be torturing you always. And he can morally be corrupt, because whoever does so, he rely out of the family connection of the husband. Don't think that you are marrying a person because of what? Because if you marry him because if you marry him and he's wicked, you are the one at the end to suffer. And maybe after first delivery, he will divorce you because you'll be tired of his own beating. And it's not only beating that will make your husband to be wicked unto you. There are so many ways that he can be punishing you. A sign of what? A sign of wickedness. Then secondly, they said, if a person comes to you to seek the hand of your daughters or sisters or any woman under your guardianship, then you should give him the marriage if you are sure of his religious activities and also a character. In a nutshell, whomever you are going to marry must be religious. It has been said. As the Quran also said that he should marry you because of your religion, not because of your money, not because of your family, or not because of your own beauty. The same thing applies unto you. Then let him just be capable. Capability is the next one. The partners in marriage must be compatible to each other. Though Muslim jurists differ on what constitutes the marriage. As such, if you really wanted to marry a person, make sure that he's capable. He can take care of all your own responsibility as it has been bestowed on him by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then the worthy relationship leading to marriage. One is love. Love is the most important word in English language and the most confusing. Both secular and religious thinkers agree that love plays a central role in life. We are told that love is many splendid thing, and that love makes the world go round. Thus, books, songs, magazines, and movies are prepared for the numerous ones. When you are in love with a person, as Sister Joera has said, he will just be making shakara for you. I love you, and you'll be hiding in a corner. From there, if you are 10 meters in between, you'll be 5 meters, you'll be 2 meters. Eventually, you'll meet together. And that is the end of the story. I'm telling you, he will not marry you any longer. Especially what is even happening in the universities or in the tertiary institution. You'll be seeing our girls following these lecturers into their own room. Me, I wonder, what are you there for? You are not there to sell yourself. You are there what? To crack your brain and read very well. When you read with prayer, inshallah, you will reach to the highest peak. Maybe you will have first class or second class. We are not even praying for any Muslim sister to be in third class. Instead of you selling yourself out because of the grade. This is what is happening. Then falling in love with the second one, selection of husband. There are hadiths that specifically address woman's guidance because he is the person that is supposed to approach a woman, not a woman to approach a husband. You can show him some sign that is your good behavior, but not to say that I love you. And I thank you, wallahi. So that is the end of the story. Now, in a nutshell, what Sister Joera has said now, she gave the meaning as I've given you, and she said that you should be loyal. Honest is also qualities of your, that is with the women. Be loyal, be honest, and also be so religious. Inshallah, God will at least bless you with a good and a nice husband. And don't at least rely on the husbands always, as I've said, and also as he has said. Don't sell yourself, and also don't at least appear half naked. Because many of you know, immediately we finish the IBC, I'm telling you, I will see a lot of wonders. Now you are wearing hijab very long. You are deceiving yourself. Continue wearing it up to the end of your stay in this world. Now, if you open yourself, you remove your gown, you remove your hijab, you see the difference between your inner body and also your own face. Why? Because you are covering it, and if it is supposing you have an accident or they want to give you operation, at least if you want to undergo operation, it will be easier for we the Muslims to undergo a simple and successful operation because you are covering yourself and you have a lot of protection by the hijab that you are using. Now, I'm appealing to the organizers of this particular MSS, though I'm also a member of the MSS. The time that you are giving us is too short, especially Sister Joeria. I know I'm in your own midst. I'm always there with you because I'm in the hostel. But to her, it's supposed to be extended. Secondly, if she will be able to, it's better for us to be having the evening lecture, not the night lecture, or a morning lecture, so that we will make proper use of her. Now we didn't use her properly. She's an asset. So why should leave a good asset to believe in us? Like myself, I'm only calling because there is no time. So please, I'm appealing to the organizers. Next, when we are meeting, Sister Joeria, for good, not for bad. She was in Katsina, and we believe me, we enjoyed her stay there in Katsina, 15, 16, and 17. So that is what is supposed to be given to her in the morning or in the afternoon, and let her at least honor our invitation. Thank you very much. May Allah bless all of us. Bangijin mu Allah mu kowa albarka. Idan muka zo wannan lafiya, Allah mai da mu lafiya. Allah ya sa mu kowa a mizanin shi. Allah ya sa mu hannu akan abin da ba mu iya da ma muke, Allah ya sa mu hannu. Kuma ina roƙo na ga muku hakuri, Amira, ban tambaye ki ba. Izini da Sister Joeria, don Allah annabi ku sa ni a cikin addu'a. Ayin kidnapping ɗana, an kashe mani shi. Ayi addu'a ubangiji mu Allah ya tona asirin su kashe mu shi. Saboda mu are not scared, we are not, yanzu muna ta jin kamar muna masasara. Da ina katuwa ne, amma yanzu ko dan ji aka auna sai daga na ma rage because of the scaredness da yake da shi. Kila ko na kusa da ni ne. Ubangijin mu Allah ya ba kowa kariya ta musamman. Allah kuma ya ba kowa miji na gari a kama ma shinkafa da miyar jata tulo. Abin da suke so kenan. Assalamu alaikum. Takbir. Takbir. Allah ku daga ba time ba. Wallahi ba time. Wannan shaf shabaka. Allah. Wanda kadara. Shirye ba su abin. Allah ya sa aljanna ta zanto makomar mu baki daya. Amin. Abin da ya rage mana yanzu shine question and answer. Za mu ji tambayoyi da amsa daga bakin malama ta insha Allah. Sannan sai mu dawo kan